Hey, what's going on, guys? Boys and girls, already yet another one, another UFC card, man. UFC 330. We got Islam Makhachev versus Ian Gary. Now, predictions, right? I'm gonna give my predictions. I feel like this is just something that I do for pretty much the main cards. I don't do it for the fight nights, stuff like that. We gonna stick to the main cards for now, unless it's like a filthy fight night, then of course, I'll give my predictions. But we got this Saturday, and for the early prelims, I don't know if I'm not gonna do a prediction for any of this. Neil Magny, I really don't know anyone on this early prelim card, but we got Neil Magny though. I know Neil Magny, and I hate to say it, but yeah, I got this guy. I I think Neil Magny, he's on his way out, man. He's on his way out. He's a G. He's been around for a little bit, but I think Neil Magny is on his way out. He could prove me wrong though. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of Neil Magny's fights as of late, I would say, but I would assume that he lost his last one. I would like to think, yeah, you know, and it was last year, 31-15, man, a G, but I would like to think Neil Magny. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for Neil. I got Ramiz. Ramat Ramiz. I'm sorry. Sorry if I say it wrong. But we'll go to the prelims. We'll start at the prelims here. We got Vicente Luque versus Trayson Gore. Mm. Vicente Luque is a G. Trayson Gore, I'm not familiar with his game, to be completely honest. But he is the favorite, it seems. Vicente Luque is the underdog. Let's see their stats here. Let's see. 24-12, 7-4. I mean, this is an even fight from what it looks like, from the records wise. Vicente has more experience, it seems, in the professional bouts, both off of a win. So that's something. This dude looks pretty big. They're what is this? A middleweight? Okay. Vicente Luque is moving up, possibly. Is he moving up? I think he's moving up, huh? This dude looks big. He looks like he's got some power. 6 foot, 5'11", about the same reach, about the same. He's got half an inch of reach, leg reach, almost identical an inch for Trayshawn. Who do I think will win? Initially I was thinking Vicente Luque. He is probably not gonna win, but something's telling me, man, that he could get this win. He could get this win. Do I think it would be like a knockout or something? No, not necessarily. But I think he could win. I think he could win. I think he could finish him. But the question is, will he finish him? And I don't think he will. I don't think he will. But I got a decision. I think Vicente Luque. I think he could manage a decision or something. Possibly. But at the same time, you never know. You never know. You really don't. So then we got Dante Johnson versus Eric Mikoiniko. Mikoiniko. I'm not familiar with these dudes, to be completely honest. I'm not really familiar. But 8-0. So off rip, I'm already this dude built heavy, heavy middleweight. Yeah, these are middleweights. This dude's got a big torso, for sure. Good luck trying to, wrap his body up with them legs. Them legs gonna pop right off of him. 5'8", so smaller middleweight. 6 footer. So, he's got some inches on him. Same, of course, same weight. 74-inch reach. 77. So, he's got a couple inches on the reach. Leg reach, about identical, which is interesting. He's got like a short torso. That's what it is. That's why it looks so big. So with this, man, dang, I'm gonna have to go Dante Johnson. I'm gonna have to go Dante. He's undefeated, 11-4. But seems he's got a little bit more experience. So let's see if he could pull that experience out in the cage, and show this undefeated buck that the O's got to go. But I got Dante. I think Dante's got that. Then we got Charles Johnson versus Eduardo Choplin. Yeah, yeah. I would assume that's how you say it. This guy with this haircut, man, crazy haircut. Oh, this dude's 1-0. That's crazy. This is his debut. That's why they got a black and white photo almost. No saturation up in there. They don't even have it. They don't have none of his stats. Snap. He's for real. This is a flyweight or it's catchweight. Oh, okay. Someone missed weight. So maybe like 130 something, I would imagine. But I got Charles Johnson, man. I think Charles Johnson, he gonna show this young buck. He looks pretty young. Looks younger than Charles Johnson. I would assume Charles Johnson's a bit older with his haircut. Could be wrong. No disrespect, Charles. No disrespect. But I got Charles Johnson, man. I know Charles Johnson, he's been around for a little bit now. So he's off a loss. Let's see if he could, spoil the debut. But I think Charles Johnson will pull that off. Then we got Cheaty versus Joel. Off rip, I already got Joel. Joel is nasty, man. Nasty fighter. 25-11. Yeah, they're both off of losses, which is interesting. Who did he last lose to? Uh, Amazov. Okay, okay. That was who Neil Magny last lost to as well. And Amazov seems to be, he's an up and comer. He's taking wins. He's on a little streak. But similar height, tall dudes. This is welterweight, taller gentleman here. He does have 3 inches of reach, 3 inches of leg reach as well. Interesting. He must just have a long torso. Something I don't know. I'm like at 6'2" and 6'3". I don't. How does how is this? How the math? I don't. Trying to understand. The reach doesn't mean much, but the leg reach. Whoa, it's crazy. He's got a long torso. But I think Joel, I think he'll come through with that. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. But it's MMA. But I think Joel, I think he'll manage to secure the win, get the finish possibly. Now on to the main card. This is where the fun begins right here. We got Edison Barbosa, man. It's crazy that he's still fighting, man. Crazy. Esteban Ribokovics. Ribokovics, right? I'm sorry. I got Esteban. Edison Barbosa, I would love to see him win. I would love to see him win, but I believe he's old, man. He's old and Father Time is undefeated. Undefeated in the fight game. In any sport. Father Time will catch up to you. But similar height. Edison Barbosa has a significant amount of reach. Leg reach, almost identical, couple inches. I would love to see Edison pull it off, man. You know, but just he's not the same as he once was. You know, he has been nerfed. Father Time has nerfed him. He's not as quick no more. I assume the stamina has gone down a little bit. And I just think Esteban, the Argentine, will get the Brazilian. I think it'll be a fairly quick night. A fairly quick night. So next we got Mansur Abdul Malik versus Dustin Stoltzfus. Wow, he's a big favorite, big favorite. 9-1, 16-8, both off of losses. 6'2", identical heights. 79. He does have a good amount of reach, almost 5 inches of reach on him. Leg reach, surprisingly, he has more legs, which is crazy. He has half an inch of leg reach. He's 2 inches shorter, which is pretty wild. But I think Mansur, yeah, I'm gonna have to go Mansur, man. But I would love to see the underdog win. I'd love to see the underdog win. But I think it'll be a knockout. I have a feeling it's gonna be a knockout. Mansur's gonna knock him out. Yeah, he's got a 78% chance of a knockout. These are statistics. Statistics don't mean much in a fight, you know. I mean, anything could happen, truly, but statistics do play a key, for sure. And in betting, etc., predictions. I'm looking at the record, that's really what's swaying me the way. I really don't know these boys. I feel like I've seen Dustin, but I think I've seen him on the losing end of fights, unfortunately. But I got Mansur. I think Mansur got that. Then we got Jalen Turner versus Kayui Fernandez. Sorry if I said that first name wrong, truly. But Jalen Turner, man. Jalen Turner is a dog. He be losing, but he be losing off of just ridiculous ways, man. Like he's winning and then he just loses, you know. So really it depends on what Jalen Turner shows up, this fight. Because Jalen Turner is talented. He has good potential. I feel like if he was just to sharpen certain aspects of his game up, he could be in the top 5 with ease. He's a 6'3" lightweight, probably the tallest lightweight. I'm pretty sure that's the tallest lightweight in the UFC. Got the reach, got the leg reach. He's got the advantage in the reach department. You know. Question is what Jalen Turner will show up. This young buck, this guy may not even be young, but I don't know much of his game. I'm not gonna lie to you. But he's 11-2, so clearly he's good. He's taking wins. But something's telling me Jalen Turner could get this done. But I feel like if someone was betting on this fight, this is a good fight to bet on him and win something. Because he could win. Because Jalen Turner, man, it's just like it's unpredictable what Jalen Turner is gonna show up. Jalen Turner, 15-9. He clearly he takes L's, but he bounces back well. So he's off of a win. So he could lose this fight. But I'm gonna have to go Jalen Turner though, man. At the same time though, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go Fernandez. I don't know what Jalen Turner's gonna show up, man. I'm gonna go for the underdog, according to the odds. I'm gonna go for Fernandez. I think he could take that. I think he could take that. He could knock him out. But this guy doesn't seem like there's kind of a both, I guess. He could, but I think Fernandez could pull it off. Let's see what Jalen Turner shows up though. Well, I'm gonna go Fernandez to switch it up. I thought Gable Stevenson was on this card. Oh, I think that's 331. I think I'm tripping. The next one. And then we got Mackenzie Dern. She is the champ now, which is pretty wild. And then Gillian Robertson. I do not know Gillian. Canadian. Brazilian versus Canadian. So, 5'4", 5'5". These girls are short. On pretty much almost identical reach. And then leg reach, almost identical. She got a couple inches on her. But, I'm going to have to go Mackenzie Dern. I think Mackenzie Dern will defend her belt, possibly get a submission. but I like how she has a 0% chance of getting a KO. That is crazy. That's crazy. But I think she'll win. She'll either get the decision, or if she, gets her to the ground, uses her Brazilian jiu-jitsu, she could submit her. And then to the main card. Islam Makhachev, man, versus Ian Machado Gary. Now you see, off rip, look, I'm just gonna say this. I would like to see Islam lose. Okay. I don't dislike Islam, not at all. Respect. He's a great man. He's a great fighter. Khabib's prodigy, Khabib's student. But man, you don't want to see you want to see an upset, right? You want to see the guy who's held the belt end up losing the belt, unless it's like someone you really really like. And I'm not a big wrestling guy. I enjoy MMA, but Ian Gary's more of a fighter that I feel like a lot of people admire. Someone who stands, someone who strikes, someone who can take you down, submit you, but someone who primarily is on the feet, right? And Islam, no doubt, he can strike too. He can. He showcased that. Dustin Poirier, Volk, he showcased that. Both one loss to great fighters. Well, Islam, I would say he just got caught. He was lacking. Ian Gary, he lost to Shavkat, which I believe he's still undefeated. He's just been going through personal things and injuries. So this is the welterweight bout. Ian got the reach. He's got the reach and he's got the leg reach. The leg reach, not a crazy amount, but he's got the arm reach. He's got the reach. He's the bigger guy, 5'10", 6'3". He is the bigger guy. In this fight, it's either going to go two ways. It's either Ian is going to negate the takedown. He's going to be able to not let him take him down. But most likely, Islam will be able to get him down. And the question is, will he get up? Will Ian get up? Ian's going to have to get up. If he does not get up, this fight will be over quick. Within the first 2 rounds, I would imagine. But if he gets up, it'll be a fight for Islam. Islam's going to have to fight for it. And at that point, Ian, I believe, could get the decision. He could get skate to a decision, just using that reach, circling, pressuring, and just picking them apart. But can he do it? That's the question at hand. Can he do it? He is the underdog for sure. A good little underdog. This is a money fight right here. This is a money fight. And man, my heart is just rooting for the underdog. Do I think Ian Gary could do it? I do. I actually do think he could do it. I think he could do it. Has he gone against a wrestler of Islam's caliber? No, he has not. I believe maybe has Ian fought Bilal, right? He fought Bilal. So I mean, in Bilal, he is kind of a wrestler in a sense, like a grappler kind of guy. So I always wanted to see Bilal versus Islam and see how that would be. As it's aged, of course, I'm like, all right, Bilal, man, it's crazy that he touched gold. It's crazy. I never would have imagined Bilal becoming champ, but he did that. Respect to Bilal. But Ian did that pretty convincingly. Beat Bilal down, and now Bilal's, I believe, on a 2-fight losing streak, maybe 3. But I gotta go for Ian, man. I see Ian able to do it. I see him being able to do it. He possesses the ability to do it. It just shows it's just gonna show though, like the game plan Islam has. If he executes his game plan to perfection, he will win. But also though, I think if Ian, it goes both ways. If he execute his game plan, he will win. So it's just about execution. Who's gonna execute? But I got Ian, man. I got Ian. I got Ian taking this. Bet the house. Bet the house on Ian. Let me let me stop. Let me stop. Don't do that. But if you got, you got a couple dollars, bet on Ian. Why not, man? Why not? Shoot. You put $5 in, you'll probably win like $50. But yeah, man. I got Ian. It should be a cool fight. Cool fight, man. And I just want to say, man, all glory be to God. Thank you, Lord, for today. For today is a blessing. Another day. Grateful for it all. Just want you to know whatever you're going through, man, you're going to get through it. You are going to get through it. So keep on pushing. Don't stop. You only lose if you stop and you give up. Don't give up. Whatever you're facing, you can persevere through it. So keep on pushing. If you woke up today, man, that's the sign right there. You're not done yet. God ain't done with you yet. So keep on doing your thing. I want you to know you're not alone. Love y'all.